Hello everyone. This is the first time I'm speaking in front of camera, so I'm a bit of nervous, but here I am. It's been a year since I graduated from the college, and now I'm working full time in a company. And I got to learn few things that I missed during my college days without even realizing. So here I'm going to share at least 10 of them. I think this video might help someone who is recently starting their college journey. So I just want to share my what I feel was missing, what I feel someone should have told me before. Oh, okay, let's start with the first one. Focusing on friends or other people more than myself. Yeah, I did that. I focused on the friendship or making a part of any group or all that, and and trying to impress other people, okay, or anyone, my friends. I really tried to. I don't know why, but I try to impress them so that they don't leave me. Okay, I used to pretend a lot, like, okay, I'm also like you. That I don't have my own personality. I'm just like you guys. You can keep me in your group, and God, that is actually wrong. That never works. That never works. You should never do that. That is suffocating, not for the other people, but for you too. You should, you know, keep improving, but not to impress someone else. That is very suffocating, actually. I personally find that very suffocating. You should focus on yourself for what you want to do, for what you want to become. And the second thing is what I feel, that friendships are good. That's a good thing, that's a must thing. But networking is kind of underrated. And personally feel is networking could open you a doors your degree, even your degree can't. Networking plays a really lot of roles in everything, from getting into the clubs to getting a position there, or to getting an internships, okay, or and getting even in placements also, networking helps a lot. Everything. Network with professors. You should network with seniors, juniors, even your own peers, and build a good network. After college, you are not going to get that kind of platform. You're going to build such a big network. So college is a third thing that I should have focused more is, instead of just getting into clubs and societies, I should more look after that what value they can add on me, in terms of resume or in terms of skills. Okay, in fact, clubs also recruit you on the basis of what service you can provide. So you should also see that whether whatever position, whatever task I'm going to do in this club, or for this event, or for any function, is it going to add any value? Never put your time and energy on something which isn't going to return you something. So same goes for there. And yeah, it is a very good thing. Clubs and societies are a very good initiative. It's a very nice platform to upskill yourself, to learn from the peers or from the seniors. Be in one or two clubs only, but make sure you add some value to them, and they add some value to you too. Choose your environment very wisely. We all have heard this thing, not that if you are sitting with five entrepreneurs, you're the sixth one. If you are sitting with five smokers, you are the sixth one. So that is the thing. Choose your environment very wisely. A lot of us used to try to actually fit in any group, कि बस कोई group मिल जाए तो we चूज़ कि यार कोई भी मिल जाए चलेगा, किसी भी ग्रुप में अपने को फिट हो जाना, अकेले नहीं रहना. वी फियर बीइंग अलोन. So I don't think, it's my personal opinion, I don't think this is how things work. Choose your environment wisely, because knowingly or unknowingly it is going to affect you. आप वो बनते हो जो आप देखते हो. Fifth thing was set standards, set goals, work for them, but don't go mad for anything. So there was this company that came during the campus placement, and I was crazy for it. I was like, I want to crack that company. I want to get recruited in that. And I was working hard, but still I failed to crack it. And I had gone mad. I was like, I was crying that. And later on I got to realize that इतना भी बुरा नहीं था यार. एक कंपनी तो थी. तुमसे बड़ा कोई भी चीज़ नहीं है यहाँ पे. ओके, सो योर मेंटल पीस, योर मेंटल हेल्थ, योर फिजिकल हेल्थ, okay, you are the most important thing. So I know I talked about friendships earlier, that I was giving too much importance to other people, but there is a catch, that you should try to make at least one or two deeper connection apart from just networking. There should be one or two people who will be there for you in your highs and lows. There should be someone, जब कोई नहीं हो तब वो आपके साथ. There should be at least one. I know it's very rare, it's very rarest of the rare, but if you are getting someone like that, वो चीज़ आपकी तभी स्टार्ट होगी ना जब आप कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ करना बंद करोगे. I know in my case I used to compromise a lot for in order to keep some people in my life, and one day I stopped that. And I lost those people, and I was glad. And after that phase I met some of the people who are really amazing and wonderful, and I am so grateful of having them in my life, and I'm so thankful that I stopped compromising, I stopped adjusting in a particular group, and now I'm not there, and now I'm here, and I'm very now, and I was very glad about this. So I was not able to manage my time properly. The thing is that whenever I look at people that who are handling clubs in society, getting a good CGPA, I was like, how are they going to do it? It's not even possible. Okay, it's not even. But everyone is studying. We all know that everyone is studying a day before the exam, and still they are still they are managing to get a good grades. They are also getting good. They're also getting their skills groomed, they are also getting good internships, or they're doing everything all at once. And I used to think that that's not even possible, I can do that ever. But in reality I was thinking this while scrolling my Instagram. So that is one thing I want to share. Time management is a very crucial skill. Obviously you cannot do everything all at once. You have to prioritize some things like placements, CADs, internships, skills. These are some priority during your college days. So you have to make time for these stuffs. Apart from this, then comes clubs, societies, and all the work tasks you're doing there. Then comes your spare time, hobbies. So this is the priority sequence, and the first thing I used to do when I used to reach home from classes, used to scroll Instagram. So this is now, after wasting my time, I used to say that I couldn't make time to study or to apply for internships or to work for them. So that's not how things work. We have to learn time management. Another thing I did was I did not take seriously internships and placements from the very beginning. Not saying that you should from the first semester only you should started getting worried about placements and all, but there is a certain time, like at least for internship you should be aware from the third semester or from the start of the second year. You should start looking out for the internships, should start working for them. And when we talk about the placement, same goes for that. At least from the beginning of the third year, or at least at the end of the third year, one should start taking placement seriously. But what I did is started taking placement seriously in my seventh semester, and that is a semester when companies used to come in the campus. That's what I did, which resulted in the delay of my placement, due to which I couldn't go for internship even after getting one. So the last but not the least, focus on GPA. It matters, whether it matters or not. Yes, it matters. In my case, when the companies came in our college, every one of us were beginners, every one of us were freshers. So how is the company going to distinguish? Obviously skills, obviously, but a lot of people were working on those skills. And we know that how, me being from a totally core branch and getting into an IT sector, it's a very difficult thing as a fresher to grab a placement in IT sector or in tech. So mostly they look at the CGPA, that what the candidate has scored in their acads. Based on that, they judge the candidate's intellect. And because people think that, okay, this particular person has got a 8.5 on their acads, means he or she is smart, he or she can learn the things within small interval of time. They are sincere students, they are serious students, they are going to work seriously, they are going to work sincerely. These were the things that companies judged on the basis. Even though, yeah, the skills do matter a lot, but keep your CGPA at least that much that you don't get judged on the or rejected on the basis of that. Like in our case, out of 10, I think 8 CGPA was considered to be a safe one. So if you have that much CGPA, it's okay, you don't need to chase a 9 or a 10, but keep the safe one. Get at least try to score safe numbers in your acads. So that's all was my learning. So that's all from my side. I hope this video helped someone. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Okay, bye.